from the hotel in Ranchi around 6 am in the morning. Luckily, the hotel had an option for a takeaway breakfast parcel that early. So we are on the small hill path to the Jagannath temple in Dhurva. It is just located on the outskirts of Ranchi. And because it is at a slightly higher elevation, you can get a very good view of the city. The main road, which leads right up to the temple, was closed due to some construction work. So we parked the car at the next available place and took the stairs up. So Ruby, you bought something on the way?
Yes, I have brought some prasad, coconut and agarbatti from temple.
That's good.
That.
So Shubhra has gone with Aditya earlier. So the mood of Aditya is not so good today, isn't it? Because he didn't sleep well.
At night.
Correct. Because he slept in the evening and then middle of the night he got up. So let's have a look. How is the temple? Not a lot of steps here. Yesterday in Dasam Falls there were a lot of steps. Huh? You had a difficult time climbing?
Very difficult to climb.
So it's important to keep fitness, isn't it? And as you can see from this small elevation, the view of the city is very nice. There we can see Shubhra and Aditya having a good time. So Shubhra, how is the view? Very nice, isn't it?
This bird's eye view is very nice.
So this was the view of Ranchi city from the Jagannath temple elevation. Photo and videography were not allowed in the temple premises. Then we continued on our journey to Netarhat. There are roughly 3 possible routes from Ranchi to Netarhat. The most suggested route, as per road congestion and condition, is the one via Lohardaga. Although I set my Google Map navigation to that route, it kept trying intermittently to reroute to a shorter route. All aforementioned routes will converge onto the Ghagra-Netarhat road. It is a good idea to plan food stops well before the start of this road due to the lack of suitable eateries. We stopped at Atithi restaurant and due to no food options had some tea and cookies. The hill station of Netarhat is located in Latehar district in Jharkhand. Its elevation is around 1100 meters. Being part of the Chota Nagpur plateau, it is often referred to as the Queen of Chota Nagpur. The hill climb section to Netarhat is an interesting one. The roads are relatively well maintained, but one has to be cautious about some protruding rocks, tree branches and bushes, some narrow sections and the trucks along the route. Speaking of trucks, one would encounter the long-nosed trucks here, which we were very familiar with in the 1990s, and then they slowly faded away from the roads. Due to a mine in the nearby location, it is normal to encounter a lot of these trucks on the way. This is the diversion point with one road going towards Netarhat and the other to Loth Falls. We would follow the other route to Loth Falls the next day. The entry into Netarhat is beautiful with the dense sal and pine forest at the very beginning. We stopped here for some stunning views and clicks. So we have arrived at the pine forest just short of the Netarhat entry, and this is day 2 of our Netarhat road trip. Today after this we'll be going to the residential school and the chalet house. After that, we'll take rest in the resort. So here, Shubro and Ruby are enjoying the pine forest, taking selfies and roaming around. So Shubro, how was your experience from Ghagra to Netarhat road?
The path is too much narrow. There are numerous sharp turns and bendings. We have encountered a lot of trucks during the journey. But after the diversion point and before the entry gate to the Netarhat, there is no trucks. The driver has to take some predetermined action while taking the turns. It will be easier for the driver if they travel during the daytime.
So let's check out what Ruby is doing. Ruby, what's up?
Yeah, I'm quite busy. Some selfies. Drive to Netarhat is little scary because lot of big trucks coming to our lane. Now I am enjoying
But-
pine forest.
How do you find the pine forest? Good place for
It's a good,
photography.
yeah, it's a
isn't
good
it?
place for photographies.
Shortly after the Sal and Pine Forest is the entry to Netarhat. There is a busy market at the entry, which is particularly busy on few days of the week. Our next stop was the Netarhat Residential School. Established in the 1950s, the school atmosphere is based on the Gurukul system, with the residential arrangement termed as ashrams. The school is famous as several alumni of the school have gone on to become civil servants, IAS, and IPS officers. There is no visitors entry system, and when we reached there, some guided tour for the children was going on. We wanted to visit the chalet house next, but unfortunately, it was closed due to some maintenance going on. We arrived at Jhumar Resort in the afternoon and took rest in preparation for next day's travel. Amenities at this resort were satisfactory considering its remote location. So that concludes day 2. Tomorrow we start early for Loth Falls and Sugga Bath. See you in the next episode. So it's morning 9 o'clock and we have stopped for refueling the car